Welcome to the Faster, Easier, Better show. This podcast is short, fun, and jam-packed with good ideas that you can start using right away.
Welcome to another episode. I'm your co-host, Ellen, along with my co-host.
Is that you? Are you really Ellen? Are you sure you're Ellen?
I am.
I'm a little paranoid.
You're a little paranoid tonight.
A little bit.
What's going on?
Okay.
Just because you're paranoid doesn't mean they're out to get you.
But according to you, they are out to get me.
Well, you know what? The whole thing is that the world is actually conspiring against you when it comes to getting things done.
Well, I'm not surprised. That's not come as news to me.
Well, it's a terrible thing to stop and think about that everything is conspiring against you. And of course, when you stop and start to think about it, you realize it's completely true.
No, and more true at this very moment in my life than ever. So, yes, I'm 100% with you on that. And I don't know what the answer is, so I'm curious to see what you have to say. No pressure.
Well, no pressure. I thought you'd have an answer. No, the thing is, if we're prepared, have a plan. We've talked about this a million times. Have a plan of what you want to accomplish. Okay, because when we don't have a plan, that's when things go, oh, here's a good word, kittywampus.
Kittywampus? Isn't that a ride at one of the parks?
You would think it was. But having a plan, and whether you're the kind of person that needs a detailed moment-by-moment plan, or you just need a Post-it note that's got some ideas of what needs to be done, having a plan is it's an armor against the world that is conspiring against you.
That's so funny that you would say that, because as I prepared for the episode in my notes, I wrote, sometimes you got to let go of the plan and just go with the flow. How funny we had such opposite takes on this. I'm like, you know what? Sometimes the world is not only conspiring against you, but it knows more than you do. And it's telling you,
true.
Go to the beach. And I listen. I don't care what my plan says. My new plan is I'm going to do what the universe tells me to do.
Well,
but you can't do that forever. But every once in a while.
You can't argue with that.
When everything lines up, it's called a perfect storm, I think, in the weather, where all those things just line up.
Everything goes wrong.
At once. And sometimes you just have to say, you know what? Best laid plans, God laughs at your plans, blah, blah, all those things.
Yeah.
And so sometimes when the world is conspiring against you and they're all out to get you, so to speak, then the only response is to just give in and just say, fine, take me, I'm yours.
That is an option too. It's obviously not on my list because
I know.
I was trying.
That's why I thought when I heard about this, that's the first thing that I wrote down is plans are great, but sometimes you just gotta do what you got to do.
So if the world is conspiring against you, you either have a plan or you don't have a plan. Control your environment to your best of your ability. Because, we can, and we've talked about this, you can only control what you can control. I can't control what my neighbor thinks of me. I can try and be a good neighbor, but you know what? They might not like me for some other reason. I can't control that, so I can control my own stuff. I can control my environment. I can control, what I eat. How I exercise, what I let into my day, as far as say social media, or for the most part, over planning my day or giving up my day, like you said. But control your environment.
Some people have a safe room in their house,
Yeah.
for protection. My safe room, I just go in the bathroom and lock the door. But then I can't always work in there because, people need to use it.
Yeah,
So
there's that problem.
I have found that noise canceling headphones and, shutting the blinds or whatever, and not looking at the clock, that kind of controlling my environment works almost as well. Like you're creating the same thing as if you were in a safe room, or in my case, a padded room that's all white.
A bathroom.
Or a bathroom.
Yeah.
Same
Yeah,
back
so
at the
we
asylum. I got my best work done.
We just can control what we can control. And, as part of that, eliminate distractions, because that's where, the world gets us. We've got social media. We've got 24/7 news. We've got, somebody's angry at somebody every day. There's some outrage of the day. Okay, choose not to participate.
I'm going to just end with this simple thought. Turn off your notifications. Put the
There you
focus
go.
button on just for a while. It's such a simple thing you can do to take some control over what's coming in. So you are not having things forced on you. You can just grab what you want and not have things pushed onto you. As the universe tends to do. They're so mean, so overwhelming.
You
and bad.
are completely right. Absolutely. I've got nothing better to say about it. Thanks for listening, and be with us again next week.